What's up guys, it's Josh. For this video, I'm actually standing up. It's because in my room, I have my window and I just really like the lighting right here, and so I'm just rolling with it. So for this video, I'm actually gonna be telling a story about the time that me and my mom, we went to go see my brother in Arkansas. So it was 2013, I just graduated from high school and we wanted to take a trip before I started college. And so we decided, we hadn't seen my brother in, it was like maybe 4 years. And so we planned our trip. At the time my mom was a manager for an apartment complex, and so she could take the time off and I had nothing else to do, so got in the car and we took off. I drove for the first part of the trip, and so I drove from where I live and Southern California, and actually right as we crossed the Arizona borderline is when I didn't really get much sleep the night before, and so I needed some sleep, so I told my mom to take over. Well, I didn't tell her, I asked her to. After I got done driving, got in the passenger seat, we stopped at and got some like snacks or whatnot, and I fell asleep. And I was maybe asleep for an hour, and this is when all the drama starts. I was asleep for maybe an hour and I wake up to this loud thud and my mom saying some few curse words that I can't say on YouTube. I asked her, like, what happened? And she said she hit something in the road. At first I thought she meant maybe like an animal or something, and I asked, like, why didn't you go around it? And she said, well, there was cars on either side of us, and so she couldn't really get out of the way. And come to find out that she hit a pipe with a like a box thing on the end. All of a sudden I start smelling gas, and so we look at the gas meter, and the gas meter is slowly, like, moving very, very slow. And so we pull off to the side of the road, get out, and sure enough, there's gas pouring out of the gas tank. So we were on the side of the road, called a tow truck. Took the tow truck about 2 hours to come get us from a town that was about 5 miles away. And this is the funny part, because this was in Williams, Arizona. So it was like, if you don't know Arizona, or if you do know Arizona and you know Williams, you'll understand why I'm laughing. It's like this little, it's a tourist town, but it's out in like the middle of nowhere. Like, so we're stuck in like, it's kind of like a forest, kind of like, there was a lot of trees and whatnot. So I mean, it was nice scenery while we were stuck there for 2 hours. But the tow truck driver that drives up, I swear, looked like a hillbilly serial killer. Like, rode up, I can, like, he had a cigarette in his mouth, the uniform is dirty, his tow truck was kind of worn down, and I was like, alright, well, this is it. I'm gonna die, like, it's over. But luckily enough, we got to the next town, which was Williams. By that time it was like, I want to say maybe like 8 or 9 o'clock at night, and so the shop was closed, and so we had to wait till the next morning. It was going to cost to fix the car and whatnot. And so luckily we were able to get a hotel room. We did that, and then the next morning the shop was right across the street from our hotel. So we walked over there, found out that, yes, the gas tank was punctured, and I don't even remember how much it was going to cost to fix it. But we had to go pick up the part, because if they would have had the part sent, it would have taken like at least a week to get there. So we rented a car and we drove from Williams to Phoenix, which was about an hour, I believe. And we got our gas tank, got back, and after we get back and they were getting ready to put it in, come to find out, she also broke the gas filter, a very important piece of your gas tank. So then we had to drive from Williams to Flagstaff to get the part that we needed. Once we got to Flagstaff, we got the part, we went to like AutoZone or something, and went back, got everything fixed. I want to say it was close to like $1,500 to fix, and that was pretty much our whole funds for the trip. And so we didn't know what we were gonna do. Luckily, we have an awesome family, and they helped us. They wired us some money to help us pay for it. So here's the other funny part of the story. We were at S-Mart because some of my family was gonna wire us some money, and it took us about 4 hours to be able to get the money. Our family wired us the money, and for some reason, the middle person between us wasn't able to give us the money, and it was hell. Like, from now on, Williams, I'm gonna call it hell, because quite frankly, that's all it is to me. It's hell. But anyways, so finally got our money and got the car and took off. And so we drove through most of New Mexico and part of Texas, and then my mom took over, and she was starting to fall asleep because we drove through, like, we didn't stop because we already wasted, like, we were in hell for about 2 days. So that was 2 days of our trip that we were actually supposed to be either close to Arkansas or even in Arkansas. So we just drove through. We stopped in Oklahoma because I got some family in Oklahoma that we stopped in. We showered because we needed showers and had some breakfast, and then took off the rest of the way. We finally got to Arkansas, got in our hotel, and finally got to see my brother, which was awesome. Miss you, bro. This is a shout out to you. Go check out his channel. I'll actually put a link down below of his channel. He does gaming videos, so if you like gaming videos, that's what he does. So please go check him out, like and subscribe to his channel. We got to our hotel, got to see my brother and his girlfriend, Ashley. Hi, Ashley. We went to dinner. I think we went to Sonic, because in Arkansas, like, Sonic is like the big, like, oh, you know, Sonic. So went to Sonic, and we were in Arkansas for we were supposed to be there for a little over a week, but since all the drama happened, we were only there for, I want to say, like 4 days, because we couldn't afford the hotel anymore. We didn't have as much money as we did before. Got to go, you know, spend some time. We spent time with my family every day. That's actually where I shot my first gun. I believe it was a .22. I was actually just looking at the picture, and I realized I'm wearing the same shirt as the picture that I'm wearing in the video. So that was not planned at all whatsoever. I miss my brother, and it was definitely a fun trip. Besides all the drama, I had a lot of fun. I definitely want to visit him again. I want to go back, except this time fly, so nothing happens, or hopefully nothing happens and the trip doesn't get delayed again. And after the trip, we stopped in Oklahoma again and stayed with my family there we were there for a couple days, actually, you know, just, you know, relaxing and spending time with my other family. I actually lived in Oklahoma for about 3.5 months, but that's another story, another video. If you guys want to hear about it, comment below. That's pretty much my story for visiting Arkansas. So remember, like and subscribe down below. Comment if you like this kind of story time. If you would like me to tell more story time videos, you know, I guess that's it. Bye, guys.